Hi there, I'm John McCann for Tech Radar, and today I've got the BlackBerry Priv, BlackBerry's first ever all-Android smartphone. I'm pretty excited about this one. I've been looking forward to it for ages, and we're going to take it out of the box and see what it's all about. So first up, we've got the box. It's sort of quite businessy, as you maybe expect from BlackBerry, black, understated, a very slight effect of the BlackBerry logo on the box that you can feel with your finger, but let's open this up. I admit, already taken the phone out of the box, so it is turned on, so we can get straight into it. That's the box, and there is the Priv, BlackBerry's first ever Android phone. Let's try and get this out, bring it out, there we go, drop that out. So there it is, and one of the cool things about the Priv is it's a slider phone. Huzzah! And there's the famous BlackBerry keyboard, and as you can see, the Android lock screen as well. But we'll come back to that in just a moment. We'll see what else the box has in store for us. So the little bed the Priv was sitting on also comes with your normal booklets, just telling you a little bit about the phone, and a 12-month direct support from BlackBerry. Thank you very much. And put that to the side, and then the next level in the box, you've got the useful SIM tool, which gets your SIM tray and also the micro SD tray out of the top of the phone. Don't lose that, they're always good to have. Next up, more documentation by the looks of it. Open that up. General warning stuff. And then into the box itself, you've got the charger in the middle. Obviously this is a 3-pin UK adapter, but depending where you buy it, will depend on what plug you get in the box. And you've got the micro USB cable to connect to your computer and to your phone, and it's got a nice little BlackBerry logo here as well. And then finally in the box we've got the headphones. Open those. You've got a little bag of extra earpieces in here, depending on the size of your ears, and then the headphones themselves with an inline remote. There's a single button and a microphone, so you can drop and take calls. And then the buds themselves, again, pretty understated, but they look nice enough. Got the BlackBerry logo on them. And then around the other side, you've got the rubber earpieces. So that's what's in the box. And let's get into the Priv. From front on, it's got a lovely 5.4-inch QHD display. It's slightly curved at each edge, like the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. The curves aren't quite as pronounced, but it still gives that sort of slightly futuristic look. The metal rim around the side, at the top and bottom, is slightly raised, and that helps you get your finger under it to push it up and then reveal the iconic BlackBerry keyboard. Every key has its own unique angle for the optimum typing angle for you. Every key has its own unique angle here, and BlackBerry says it's the best angles for typing, so you should be able to tap out a message pretty quickly. Along the bottom you've got a front-facing speaker. Just slide that back down again quickly. Just quickly pop to the top where you've got your nano SIM port and your micro SD card slot. Handy, not many top-end phones come with a micro SD port now, so it's nice to see that BlackBerry have included one here. Around the back you've got a large 18 megapixel camera sensor and a dual LED flash. BlackBerry calls this back texture a tensile weave, which is basically a fancy name for plastic. And then you've got the shiny BlackBerry logo on the back too. It is actually quite grippy though. Something like the iPhone 6 or S or the Samsung Galaxy S6, they're quite slippy in the hand, so this is quite good. You're not going to drop it, and it's quite wide and tall, especially with the phone slid up. So it is good to have that extra grip. On this side, on the left side, you've got the power lock key. And then on the right side, we've got 3 keys, volume up and down. And now this middle key, in the instructions, it says it mutes. But what I found is if I press it, it just brings up the volume controls for me to then fiddle with on screen. On the old BlackBerry handsets, that used to launch voice control, which it doesn't anymore. It's a little bit redundant, but it keeps that iconic BlackBerry look on the side. Going on screen now, and it looks really, really nice. The high resolution is great, QHD as I said, 5.4 inches, and it's right up there with the best phones on the market at the moment. There's a range of pre-installed apps. Obviously there's a load of my own apps on here as well as I'm reviewing it. Things like BBM, and BlackBerry Hug has been ported over from BlackBerry 10, and it's actually one of the best features from BlackBerry's own operating system, so it's really good to see it make the leap. Here it pulls in all your different communications from calls, text, emails, social, BBM, and puts them all into one easy to manage inbox, which you can then filter and jump between. It's a really nice implementation. It works very well. You can also slide over a particular notification to delete it or to snooze it, and to snooze a notification it will then appear as a new notification again whenever you want. So if you want to come back to something later, it's quite a nice little feature. Something else, if you slide the keyboard up, you can use the keyboard to scroll a list and use it as a trackpad. It's a nice feature. If I go back to the home screen, you can also use it as a trackpad to skip between home screens, which is nice. Hold down on a button for Y, and it will prompt you to set up a shortcut. So you can open an app by long pressing Y, or start a call, or add a message to it, and that allows you to quickly jump to an app that you want without having to keep moving your finger. So there you have it, the BlackBerry Priv, BlackBerry's first ever Android smartphone. It's got a lovely 5.4-inch display. It's got a cool little slider action which feels quite retro and quite fun to use. Around the back, the plastic back may not be to everyone's liking, it's not the most premium, but the 18 megapixel camera should produce some pretty good shots. I personally can't wait to properly review this handset, and I really hope it puts BlackBerry back on the map.